everybody? You guys know how this goes. My name's Randy. Of course, you are watching the 5.5 Garage channel, and today I will be continuing on with my Turbo Miata engine build. I'll be starting on the cylinder head today. Now, if you've been watching this build series, you should already pretty much be up to speed, but I have gone ahead and torn down the engine block, and today I will be working on the cylinder head. Now, I do have to remove that oil cooler off of my engine block, and then that part will be done. And I am waiting on a couple of pieces to come in before I can start working on that. So today I decided I was going to go ahead and start tearing down my cylinder head, taking a look at the valves and the guides and the seats, make sure everything's still looking pretty good so I can begin the process of cleaning and then rebuilding that head. So I won't spend too much time talking. I am going to get everything set up, and I'm just going to jump into it and get started. Now that I have my engine block sorted, I'm gonna start working on my cylinder head. And if you've never seen a Miata cylinder head before or taken one apart, Mazda did a really good job from the factory to help you keep everything situated and know where it goes. This first cap right here is marked with an I, and every cap subsequent on the intake side is marked with an I to let you know that it in fact is on the intake side. On the exhaust side, the caps are all marked with E's, letting you know they're for the exhaust. So when I take this apart, I'm going to loosen all these caps and then remove my camshaft. I'm also going to remove the HLAs that are in here, and to kind of help myself keep track of those, I'm going to take a Sharpie and mark I1, I2, I3, I4, I6, I7, and so on. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the exhaust side to make sure that when I go to put this back together, I put everything back where it came from as well. The same thing when I remove the valves. Now, one of the things I'm going to use today to help me remove the valves is I ordered this kit off of Amazon, and this is made by Lisle, and it's a valve keeper remover and installer kit. And what it has is these two tools, and what you do is this one, you use this and then you press down on the top of the valve, and this has a magnet inside of it so that when you press down, the keepers will then be magnetized to this tip, and then when you pull it out, your keepers will be on here. It's a whole lot easier than having to get the standard style of valve tool where you clamp it on here and then you gotta use the lever and then pull stuff out. So I'm gonna give these a try as well. I got a set of these to help me remove the valve stem seals easier, so I'd just be able to reach down in there and pluck them out. So with all that said, I have a bit of work ahead of me, so I am going to get started. I got the camshafts out, I got the HLAs all out, they've been cleaned and numbered, and then I put them away. So the next thing I'm going to work on is getting the retainers and the keepers out, and I'm going to use this tool that I talked about earlier. And basically how this works is, we're not going to use this part right now. In here is a magnet, and basically what I'm going to do is put this over the valve like so, and then take a mallet, give it a good whack, and then when I pull it off, it should have the retainer and the keepers should be in here as well. I'm just going to do that going down the line. So and there you go. So got my retainer and the keepers are in there, so there we go. So I am also going to reach down in here and pull out the valve spring, and I am going to figure out a way to keep all these things together so I don't get them all mixed up. These are the pliers I'm going to use to get the seals off. Basically, you just put it in there, squeeze, give them a little rotate, come on, and pop them off. And that is the old valve stem seal. I will not be reusing these. I have new valve stem seals that go on here. These are very old, and other than that, I should be able just to tilt this over and pop that valve out. All right, as I showed you guys in shop before, all of the valves and everything are out of the head, and this is ready for me to get it cleaned. And what I did to keep track of my valves and springs and whatnot is I just cut out a piece of cardboard and numbered it 1 through 8 and stuck them on here, so I know that my valves, the springs, and the retainers are all together. And then I have another solution for my keepers so I can keep track of everything. This tool made it very easy. I was able to just go through and knock these out with ease. I will leave a link to this in the description as well. It will be on my project cost sheet as well. I'll leave a link to these pliers that I use to get the valve stem seals out as well. All of this will be on the project cost sheet. That will be in the description. But for now, the head is completely disassembled and this is ready to be cleaned. And hopefully I don't spill and make a mess. The combustion chambers, they don't look too bad. The seats on the intake side look really good. Those are the ones that you see right here that are super shiny. The seats on the exhaust, on the other hand, are in need of some work. I think I had some leaking exhaust valve seals, and so that's one of the things I'm going to address later. I'm definitely going to lap my valves, but that will be in another video after I get this cleaned. Okay, now that I have my cylinder head completely torn down, I'm going to consider that a wrap for today. Now, I have the engine block completely torn down, the cylinder heads are now torn down, and the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clean these the best that I can. I recently got a power washer, and I'm just going to roll the stuff out to my driveway and give them a really good cleaning. Originally, I was going to send this stuff off to the machine shop, but I think I am just going to clean them up as well as I can here at home, and then that allows me to be able to see some of the things I need to replace, some of the things I really need to clean up. For instance, I'm definitely going to have to relap the valve seats on my cylinder head. The intake side looked really good. The valve seats were still very shiny. Everything on that side was really clean. The exhaust side was a different story. I believe that I had some leaky exhaust valve seals, and that just contributed to that side just really needing some work. So that'll be something that I will be doing in a future video, so that gives you guys something to look forward to. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. It was another short one, probably not that interesting to you guys, but we are getting closer and closer to the point where I can start putting my engine back together and doing all of the cool stuff like installing the turbo, which I cannot wait. But I got to get some of these little smaller projects and stuff out of the way and make sure that the motor is going to be good to go when I start adding the power. Once again, it's probably going to be another short video, but I hope you guys learned something today. And if you did, make sure you smash that like button, as well click subscribe. That way you will know the moment that these videos come out. Now, as for me, I'm going to once again clean up my garage. There's a couple of things that I need to run inside and order really quick. I'm going to go take care of that, and I will see you guys on the next one.